Hey, welcome back to my week 3 team builder. This week I fight Jess and the Beartics. I'm gonna go right into this. God, this matchup drove me crazy. It was just kind of one of those things, where you have so many things going through your head at once and you don't know exactly what you want to do. Like, you can't focus on one thing. It just kind of like gave me some trouble while team building because I was constantly jumping from one mon to the next, and it just made it difficult to take in and figure out what the hell was I wanted to do in the end. But right off the bat, you can see her team right on the right side, on the top right of my screen. Nidoking in this matchup gave me some trouble. Mawile is just Mawile. It's always going to give you trouble. Other than those two, maybe Milotic. I don't have a solid answer for Milotic. It's a lot of dependent stuff. I have like a half answer for Milotic, but that's about it. So if that comes, that could be an issue. But like other than those two, maybe three, I don't really have many issues with what is gonna come. The only issue is with those three things, I struggle a lot. But again, I think I started to pick it out as I went on with the team building. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm hoping to keep up my undefeated streak, add a little bit to my differential, just kind of secure spots. Differential is a huge thing, and if I can keep building it, I will be happy. But some of the mons I expect to come this week, I expect to see Mawile, Mimikyu, Nidoking, Buzzwole, or Golisopod, one or the other. I don't expect to see both, obviously. Buzzwole is scarier, but I'd rather see it because I have more answers on my team for it. And Starmie or Milotic, again, I'd rather see Starmie, but I don't expect to bring two water types because I don't have too much difficulty handling water types with this team, but it's whatever. And then maybe Regice, maybe Minior, I don't know. Regice or Minior in one of those last two spots. I expect to see Regice probably though, because building. At the start of this, I had my first three mons had grass type weaknesses. I had Togekiss and Landorus, like you can see there, but I also had Rotomo in my original plan, and I decided to scrap that. I think I started to balance out some of my ice type weaknesses. I got 3 resists now, 3 ice resists, so that's good. But we'll jump right into it. So, first of all, I got Togekiss, running leftovers for recovery. 176 speed is to outspeed Adamant Breloom. If it's Jolly, I don't outspeed it, but if it, that's just for chip damage at that point. I don't expect to take too much unless he is running Rock Tomb or Rock Slide, which I do have to be cautious about, but Adamant Breloom I do outspeed with 176 speed. 252 in HP for the bulk. 40 in defense. The 40 in defense actually makes a big difference as well, I wouldn't say a big difference actually. It makes Ice Punches from Buzzwole a guaranteed 3-hit. Originally it was a roll, like there was a chance it could become a 2-hit if he gets 2 high rolls. I was like, I don't need to risk that. I put 40 in, so now it's just a guaranteed 3-hit. And then same with special defense. It's similar with 40 in special defense with the plus nature and special defense. It's calm nature. I guarantee live 2 Sludge Waves from Nidoking. So it's a 3-hit also. And if we go to the moveset, I have Air Slash. He's got 2 mons quad weak to flying, being Breloom and Buzzwole. And it's just stab, Air Slash with Serene Grace, so that's always good. Roost for longevity. Thunder Wave for some parallel flinch hacks that I hope I don't have to resort to. I don't necessarily enjoy using that, but it's there just in case. But I'm not going to ever stop myself from using it if it's the correct play. And then Psychic, so I do beat Nidoking 101 actually. But yeah, that's that set. Next is Landorus. Again, I'm running leftovers for longevity. Intimidate. Another bulky set this week. I'm running 136 in defense with Impish Nature. Or not Impish. I'm running a Lax Nature. For the idea that... when I was looking at calcs, I didn't see any physical hits that almost every physical hit I looked at was a 3-hit at max defense with the same nature, and dropping it to there still guarantees it a 3-hit, so that's good. I'm living a lot of play roughs and ice punches from things like, I think Mawwile's play rough is a 3-hit. Buzzwole's ice punch is a 3-hit. I'm gonna get bodied by a Regice ice beam anyways, so I took for my special defense. I just wouldn't stay in on it. But I'm running Stealth Rocks because there's a lot of rolls in this matchup that rely on rocks being up just in case to guarantee the kill. Some of them actually only give me the kill if rocks are up. But what else? I'm running Earthquake for stab because Earthquake stab Landos hit hard. Oh, I forgot. I have 88 in speed, specifically for the purpose of, again, for outspeeding Adamant, Breloom, and anything else below that. Buzzwole without any speed investment. Or with a little bit of speed investment. U-turn, I'm running for momentum. Hidden power flying, actually. I figured it was just more consistent than running a Flanium Z bounce, because I get more than one off. Because I might need to in that case, because he's got a lot of flying weaknesses in all actuality. Like Golisopod, Buzzwole, Breloom. Yeah, so it's a lot more reliable. I get more out of it rather than just clicking Flanium Z once and being done with it, because I can't. It bounces isn't anything decent in all actuality. Everyone knows that. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure. No, I do know Earthquake from Orlando with that 32 and invested into attack, which actually was huge. It's leftover EVs that I put into attack. That actually guarantees a knockout on Mawile. So that's nice. But other than that, yeah. Gyarados is the next mon. This one I was a little iffy on. I'm running 116 speed to outspeed a whole team not scarfed at +1 from D-Dance. So that's up to Minior. Minior is his fastest mon at 120 base speed. So I outspeed a max speed Jolly Minior at +1 with Gyarados. So going plus 1 is going to be huge. Max attack for max damage output. I dumped the rest into HP so it could lift some more hits. I think it lives. I'm pretty sure it lives like a Thunderbolt from Nidoking. And once I go +1, like I said, it should be able to sweep bar Scarf Nidoking. If I could first, that's one of my issues, like whether or not finding out whether he's Scarfed or Life Orb Nidoking, because each set does different damage to me. Like, it always depends. I think Scarf Nidoking actually hurts him more in my prep. Life Orb Nidoking would be more viable, but I have the prep to beat it either way. Like, I have mons that can beat either set, so that's good. But if I could get rid of that Nidoking and then get in Gyarados and +1, or like if I could catch him on an Ice Beam with Nidoking and I could guarantee and I have already guaranteed he's Scarfed, I could go start Dragon Dancing up. And going +1 on everything will going +1 will guarantee a sweep up until Nidoking. Going +2 will just guarantee a sweep. I beat almost everything. Earthquake bodies Mawile. Iron Head for Mimikyu. Minior gets hit by Iron Head. Earthquake also hits Nidoking and Meloetta. Or not Earthquake. Just Nidoking. And then Crunch hits Meloetta, Starmie, and Milotic with Stab. At +2, I think. I don't think I have to go +2. I think it's still a 2-hit. So +1 is good enough. Crunch on Gyarados because it's still a 2-hit. And Milotic can't do anything in return. Maybe Haze. Haze would be unfortunate, but I should still be able to beat it. But yeah, the next Pokemon, Entei. This one was a little interesting. I went max attack, max speed for max damage output and just as fast as it could be. So I'll outspeed anything he wants to Scarf just to guarantee. I didn't want to speed creep just to be safe. But I'm running Sacred Fire for stab and it just hits hard with also a 50% chance to burn is pretty nice. But it bodies like Mawile, Breloom, and Regice. Iron Head bodies Mimikyu and Minior. Eruption is actually for the Buzzwole because Buzzwole's defenses are so high, a Sacred Fire doesn't kill. So max HP Eruption from Entei does kill. I'm running Naive Nature specifically for that Eruption. And then I have Bulldoze as a kind of a last stand thing. Like if Entei's going to die and I have no reason in saving it, I could click Bulldoze to lower something's speed before it dies, whether it does damage or not. So that's always there. That's always fun. Oh, also, before I forget, Gyarados gets Mold Breaker, which lets me just straight up click Iron Head on Mimikyu and be fine at +1. So that's always nice. Next is Rayuniclus. I'm running an Assault Vest set this week, no Trick Room. With Shadow Ball, I'm running max HP, max special attack for max damage output. There was no necessary need to invest in special defense or defense. The Assault Vest allows me to eat hits from like Nidoking, a Sludge Wave from Nidoking. I think it becomes a 3-hit on Assault Vest Reuniclus. I think it does like 42 at max if I'm not mistaken. Regenerator is there for the reason that Reuniclus comes in, takes a lot of big hits, and then fires off even stronger hits in return. So it's gonna be taking a lot of 2 hits because it's gonna be a switch in often. So it's gonna be required to take that switch in hit and eat another hit, and then hit back with a move to Oko because it's not very fast. And that Regenerator just gives it longevity, allows it to do that more than once. Like on Nidoking, it's gonna take 2 Sludge Waves before it can fire off a Psychic. Because I'll switch it in on Nidoking, and then I can just switch it out right after, and now I got most of my health back, and I could just do that all over again. So Reuniclus is actually going to be big in this matchup, and I need to make sure I use it wisely. I have Shadow Ball for things like Mimikyu, Meloetta, and Starmie. I have Psychic for Buzzwole, Nidoking, and Breloom. And then it's just Stab. And then I have Signal Beam. Actually, I think that's a mistake. I think I'm supposed to scrap Signal Beam. Because originally it's for Starmie, but I have Shadow Ball for Starmie. But I'll fix that. And then Energy Ball. Actually, let me do that now. So Reuniclus, before I forget, what do we got? What do we got? We run a Size Shock. I could run Flash Cannon. I think Flash Cannon might be a safe bet, so I could hit things like Minior, Comfey. I think I'm gonna go Flash Cannon. Or I could also go Focus Blast. What does Focus Blast hit? Not as much. I think Flash Cannon is actually my better bet here. Yeah, Flash Cannon is the better bet. So I'm going to run Flash Cannon. Energy Ball for things such as, for Milotic pretty much. It's a 3-hit, I want to say, but Milotic can't touch me at all in return. And Energy Ball also gives me the chance of a special defense drop, so if I just get one of those, I'm good. Like, it's a 2-hit at that point. Because it's just barely a 3-hit. It's like 40 to 47, I want to say. And then the next mon is Alolan Ninetales. It's no warning, like always. Aurora Veil for Aurora Veil. Blizzard for a stab hit that hits harder, like hard. Freeze Dry for his water types, just in case. For Starmie, it doesn't do so much to my Milotic, but for Starmie. And then Encore for my Milotic, so I could lock him in and stop him from clicking recovery, so Freeze Dry can actually beat him. So it still works, and Encore is there for a few other reasons. It's just any mon I can switch in, lock it into something. That's always nice. So max speed, so I could get those Encores off with Timid Nature. I have 108 in HP, so with Aura Veil up, it can live a Sludge Bomb from Nidoking, and the goal there is to test. This is basically going to be my mon to test if it's Scarfed. If it's Scarfed, I switch in on it when it clicks like Ice Beam or something. Well, once it's clicked Ice Beam, I just hard switch into Ninetales. Or anything that can't kill Ninetales. Instantly, I just click Freeze Dry. If he's locked in, then he's going to switch out. If not, I'm just going to body it either way, so it doesn't matter. So, Ninetales just beats it. And then I could also get an Aura Veil up. I might, before I go for the Blizzard, I might just end up Aura Veiling. Specifically, so I can have an Aura Veil up, because I'll still live a Sludge Bomb with Aura Veil. And of course I outspeed a not Scarfed one. So if it's not Scarfed, it can't click Sludge Bomb. If it's not Scarfed, it can't outspeed me, so I click Aura Veil and live a Sludge Bomb. If it is Scarfed, it can't touch me. So that's the goal there. That's basically my mon to bait out the Scarf. Once I figure out if it's Scarfed, I should be fine. I can figure out what I need to do to win the match. If it's Scarfed, then I'll Reuniclus. I could use Reuniclus to beat it. Ninetales too if I keep it around. But Reuniclus should beat Scarfed Nidoking. If it's not Scarfed, most of my team beats it. Landorus, Actually, not Landers. Gyarados can beat it once it goes +1. It should just be able to beat it in general, actually, because it can live with Life Orb Thunderbolt, and an Earthquake should just kill in return. And then Ninetales could just beat it, too. So it's always nice to, once I figure out what's going on, it's good. So yeah, that's my team for this week. I'll have the battle up as soon as possible. I also have my MLP draft recap coming up. So that'll be good. That'll be up. And then I'll have my MLP Team Builder and Week 1 battle for this week also. So there should be like 5 videos this week. So that's awesome. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace.